How you doing, T-Rexers? Coming at you today with a little project. We're going to do some electro etching. I have a stainless steel cup that I would like to put a logo on, and I'm going to take you through that process. So I'll bring you in and show you the stuff I've gathered, and we'll go from there. So obviously we need something that is metal. This happens to be stainless steel that needs etched. So there we go, we have this tumbler. We need the logo that we are going to etch. This one happens to be for a friend on YouTube. Find him, Resto Rob, Bonnie Tools. Very nice. This isn't harmful to much of anything other than maybe me. Q-tips, a bunch of them. This little bottle, this is vinegar and salt. The vinegar is an acid and the salt helps that acid conduct electricity. I had to warm up the vinegar a little bit to get the salt to dissolve, but now it has higher conductivity than it did before I added the salt. Another thing we're going to need is my electro etcher. And my electro etcher is this nice Logitech unit. 120 volt AC output, 13.5 volts DC at 1200 milliamps, also known as 1.2 amps. So that goes there. We're not quite ready to plug that in because it doesn't have a switch. I do not remember what that transformer came from. I hope it wasn't something I need. If it was, oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna put this logo on this cup, but I can't get it all to fit up here, so I think I'm going to put part up here and part down here. I was looking at this and I think I can split it. The etching is relatively precise. I mean, it doesn't like go everywhere. So I think if I separate it, yeah, right there, I think that'll do just the thing. So I do my own vinyl graphics. Another thing, a little bit of acetone. And we're going to use that to clean what we are etching. This used to say something on it. It was like a beer glass or something. And it said Stella Artois. Don't even recall where I got it, but it's been kicking around forever. So, nice cleanup with acetone. Not send that too far. I think I'm going to put the bottom on first, and then I can line the top up with the bottom. So this is just a vinyl graphic, and it's mirrored to this one you would put on like the back window of your car, and you would see the white part, not the blue part. So this one, the blue part, is what's going to show through, and that'll allow us to etch the letters out. And get that off. line that up as best we can. I don't need all this extra, so I'll get rid of it before it becomes too attached. All right. Just a squeegee. It helps all the little pieces stick. Once we have it stuck down, we can take this transfer tape off. And it leaves us with a crisp logo, which is exactly what we're looking for. Okay. For those of you guys that have a Cricut, or your wife has a Cricut, this is the kind of decal that the Cricut makes. The machine I have is not a Cricut. It was around before Cricut was around, but it works pretty much the same. I can just use bigger. I can use 15-inch vinyl on it. Alright, so that's ready. I kept the acetone around because I'm sure I touched some stuff on there that I maybe shouldn't have. You want to give this every opportunity to get a good etch. So I will wipe off any possible fingerprints I got where that logo is going to go. Careful not to wipe off the brand new graphic. The positive lead, if you don't know which one it is, then you'll have to run an electrical tester onto this. The positive lead goes on to what is being etched. The Q-tips, I like to keep a couple of extras in there. This is the biggest one I've ever done, so. Alright. That's there. Make sure that and that aren't touching. Plug that in. And now we are ready. I'm going to bring in even a little closer yet. I have the negative lead, and I'm going to take a Q-tip that has gotten wet in the vinegar water solution. Sorry, vinegar salt solution. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to touch this cup. So I hold that there. Wait patiently. You'll notice, one, there's a color change. But as soon as this Q-tip starts to dry, it'll start to smoke. See all of that lovely stuff. So that's it. That's the whole thing. Power supply, a little cup that has vinegar and salt in it, and a container that you want to etch, some Q-tips, and you can make a super awesome customized cup. I don't think it's stainless steel. Pretty sure it's chrome over steel. And I'll show you why. The N. You see how it's copper on one side, on the upright? And then it's silver. The copper is where I burnt through. This would be chrome plating, which kind of makes sense. So the chrome plating I burnt through, and that's the copper underneath, because you have to copper plate steel before you can chrome plate steel. So definitely a steel. It's definitely a copper layer under there. So, but the different colors, I just think it makes it look that much cooler. So the black will come off, but it'll still have that mottled kind of look to it, which I think is really cool. Okay, more copper on the bottom of the B. All right. Alright, the etcher is unplugged, and we are going to unwrap this little gem. I'm going to have to go over this with some acetone and some 600 grit paper, and that'll really get out the last of the residue of the adhesive from the graphics. That's the fuzziness you see in letters. What are you guys thinking about that? I'm going to hit that with a little bit of paper and some soap and water, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so we're going to call this one finished. So there you go, a couple of notes for future. You see the little marks? I didn't actually put the Q-tip down there with the liquid. That was the bubbles that overflowed the mask. So I should have taped that off with a little bit more of the vinyl. So there's quite a few of those. That whole line up there. But there we go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, give me a like, subscribe, which should be like there, like, which should be like there, and have a great day. T-Rex out. When in doubt, put a motor on it.